Hello everyone, my name is Ice37 and today I will be here with Astriok and we will be spinning the Slugcat wheel here today. Now, I am I am here joined by Astriok. Thank you for doing
Hello.
commentary with me today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yep, I'm Asteroic and I like Rain World. That's it. That's the entire premise of my. Yeah, but I am glad to have to be introduced as well over here to do commentary. It's been real fun so far these past few games.
All right. Well, for today, we are going to be spinning the wheel here. They have vetoed the two teams, which is the Temperate and the Helping Hand, have vetoed Artie, that being Temperate, and the Helping Hand has vetoed Gourmand. This should be a pretty decent split match here. I'm interested to see who we are going to roll. If you were, say, the Temperate in this case, Asteroid, I can't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
What character would you want to get?
I would absolutely love either a Rivulet or Spearmaster, because okay, so they have vetoed Gourmand and Artificer, so they probably want non-complicated and fast movement. So most likely, and probably I have no idea, but I'd like to definitely see Rivulet and Spearmaster the most out of all the Slugcats. What do you think?
Spearmaster is the one that I feel like is much harder than a lot of people would like to say it is, because garbage waste is just very difficult, and the underhang grappling becomes actually useful because you can get over to the shoreline precipice side. And if I don't have to go to those two places, I feel good about it. But the threat of that is always on my mind. But I always want Saint because no one knows how to do Saint, and I know a lot of how to play them and what I actually want. And just the match.
Oh yeah, we love to see the.
And it's right between the two that we want. It seems like.
Come on.
And it's gonna be Spearmaster.
It's a Spearmaster. Yes, a Spearmaster match. We are having the runners today play the, let's just say, the Mouthless. The Mouthless. Okay, you're gonna have them play the Purple Slugcat today, which is basically an infinite spear generator. They have no mouth and they must scream. However, they are set in the very past during story mode and have quite the skill set with dual wielding spears, kind of like little swordsmen.
Yes, the food problem. So if you're not totally used to actually attacking things just being dead doesn't get you food like it would with other characters. You have to kill a lot more things to get food, or you might just kind of hit things randomly and then you're full of food. Depends on how comfortable you are, depends on if you're constantly trying to think about it. The standing still, you gotta be thinking about when you actually want to stand still to make those spears. So we'll see how comfortable the runners are as the match starts here. We're going to be making the lobby here in a moment. Which area? So I guess I kind of say this again. First, Spearmaster. This is the character you want to play. What do you want to be doing in it? What's the thing that you like the most? Do you want to be killing stuff? Do you want to be in a certain area? Is there certain challenges you'd love to see if you were one of these teams?
Ooh, that is actually a really good question, because as a Spearmaster, you're basically a vampire. You do not have the relief of having the creatures dead, because that means you're out of food. They can't get any food from there. You gotta have fresh moving creatures in order to feast. So the first thing I definitely want to do as Spearmaster is just stock up on food, because Spearmaster's food requirements are kind of unique in the sense there's 5 food pips for immediate consumption and for storage, which means you can just shelter twice in a row without having to kind of refresh for additional food pips, right? And I would absolutely love an exploration to either Waterfront or Moon's area. Moon's area because during the Spearmaster timeline, you can see Moon just standing upright, being as great of an iterator as Five Pebbles. So yeah, I would really love to see how players explore that area particularly.
The one thing with Moon's area, as we have learned in previous matches, is that it is rough. It is so much, it's so far away from everything else. It takes a really long time to get any of the goals in there. I have a feeling we're not going to see anything in there unless we're basically only going to be doing there and the shoreline area. The one thing that I'm also thinking about is something that some of the board makers have figured out over time is there's the get to an echo while starving challenge. So now if you feed up to
Oh.
full with Spearmaster, that is something that you just suddenly can't do if you've eaten completely to full. So it might be a thing that people need to think about depending on where we go with stuff. And also thing with Spearmasters, because you're so light, you can do the Squid Cicada flight at any time, just because you are the starving starving weight the whole time. All right. We may have a small technical thing happen while we set up this board here, so please bear with us as we transition over.
Thumbs up.
All right, hello everyone. We are back while we wait to fully see the board and the stream here on our end. It looks like our Fugi techs are working perfectly fine. We've got our wonderful smile face in the center of the screen. So now we've actually already see the board as commentators here. So we're not going to tell you. We'll just say it's really good. Y'all don't get to see it just so you get to see a smiley face instead.
Okay, I'm
But
looking at the smiley face board and it scares me.
you want to tame red lizard and white lizard? White lizard, I feel like might actually be harder. I'm not sure.
yeah,
It depends.
that's fair. I feel like red lizard is harder because at least with the white lizards you have like they won't attack you immediately, but the red lizards they're like the mini trains. They're just gonna go like choo choo. I'm gonna run you over.
If you give them food, they will take it and then just immediately run back to their den immediately. So they're pretty fast at actually dealing with being fed. You know they're pretty much just never gonna die. White lizard, I have no idea where you tame this guy. Like which one do you want to tame? What do you feed them with? I don't know any white lizard that's like good for that, except maybe the one in Sky Islands near Chimney, where all the squid cicadas there. That's really my only thought. Now, we do have a set spawn for this board. We're going to be waiting for it to appear up on screen here for everyone. Let's
It's honestly
pull up
understandable
the
to have.
board myself.
Yeah, it's also understandable to have like a set spawn with Spearmaster boards because the areas are just so precarious. We have acid wastes, we have the struts, we have waterfront facility. It's gonna be chaos all around.
All right.
Okay, so we're just gonna go line by line most likely. Is it okay if I go first?
Yes, you may go over the first line.
Awesome. So the first line is earn the monk passage. Then it's store 6 blue fruit in any shelter. Then it's kill 7 monster kelp in subterranean. Then it's get the bubble grass unlock or bubbleweed unlock. And then it's 3 kill 3 snails in a death pit. Like yikes.
Yes, I kind of want to see where that bubbleweed unlock. I want to say it's in drainage, which with Spearmaster drainage, a lot of water's going to be going up and down. Now we got the second row here, that being 6 mushrooms in shelters in general. Doesn't need to be in the same shelter. Now drainage and outskirts, both pretty good for that one. Then we got kill a kelp in industrial. I believe there'll be one in the back rooms that spawns for Spearmaster. Hit squid cicada with rocks 5 times, specifically the white squid cicada, because we hate them, of course. Do not
Of course.
ever touch a vulture mask. So if you accidentally pick it up, you need to be dropping it immediately. Get the monster kelp unlock. I think that's subterranean. And we're going on to the third row.
All right. So in third row, we have collect the deep pink pearl from farmer Ace, get the mushroom unlock, kill 7 pole plants, open 10 popcorn plants, and kill 6 monster kelp in Shaded Citadel.
Kill 6. There's a lot there. I always forget. So that's actually pretty good. There's a lot of lily pucks there too as a potential goal in future. That
Oh.
monster kelp unlock is also in subterranean, and so is the bubbleweed in drainage, unless I'm reading it wrong. I might be wrong about that. That might be a shoreline thing. But for fourth line here, we've got the pole plant unlock. Then we have one of these Sky Islands chat logs. I'm not sure which one this is. There's a lot there. This is one of those Spearmaster only challenges where any of the chat logs could be potentially chosen. A lot of the new places to go after. I think the one all the way on the right of outskirts is pretty good. We have 5 Karma Flowers, not too many. Kill one of the kelp in chimney. A lot of kelp in this one. And then 4 flashbangs and 1 shelter, subterranean or shaded gold there.
Ooh, okay, then we have kill 2 monster kelp in outskirts. Why are there so many kelp goals? Wow.
I think it
Then we have
works.
the spore get the spore puff unlocks. Store 4 firecracker plants in the same shelter. Kill a black cicada with scavenger bombs, and hit any creature with the spore puffs 5 times.
Yes. So we've learned that hit creature with Spore Puff 5 times is actually pretty good. If you just enter Farm Arrays, you pick up the Spore Puffs right in the inside of Farm Arrays on outskirts, and you throw them at the pole plant in the ceiling that people forget is there. That is a lot easier than you would think it would be. We're going to be starting fairly soon here. Right now, I don't know what I really want to go for. I've been told that we are going to be spawning in Chimney. 1 Chimney
Oh.
kelp kill here. But where is this man? Where is this kelp? There's 1 in gutter. So you gotta go pretty deep in the gutter. I'm not sure which shelter exactly we're going to be spawning in just yet.
I feel like they're
Here.
either gonna spawn. I feel like they're either gonna spawn, and I did not see exactly see where they're gonna spawn. This is just entirely my guesswork. They're either gonna spawn near in the particular shelter, which is near the industrial gate, or in the particular shelter, which is the one shelter which has that scav cannon that just has that's just there often.
Scav
Like I don't
cannon.
know where that. Yep, the scav cannon shelter. They might just be there.
Oh, so that's up at the top right. So like all the way off to the right, there's
Yeah,
just the
yeah.
exit and there's immediately scavengers coming out, like 3 of them, and they try to kill you immediately. I think that is our spawn
Yeah.
location. I wouldn't be surprised at least. Is there anything? So we got reasons to go to straight to industrial, got reasons to go to drainage, we got reasons to go to Sky Islands here. If you were one of these teams, are you trying to go to gutter? Are you trying to go to Sky Islands? Are you trying to go to industrial?
Honestly, if I were any of these teams, depending on my karma, I'd most likely go into Sky Islands because I want to get started on the popcorn and monk goal. Because since monk requires us, what is the requirement of monk again? I think it's like vegetarianism, right? Oh wow, I
Yes,
was
you
right in
gotta
that
eat
room. That's
popcorn.
Scaf Central.
Immediately, right outside for both the blue team, and Flicker dies instantly, which is very unfortunate. Well, Palma was able to kill at least 2 scavengers there, it looks like. Be able to
Jesus,
jump
K-Dev also
off.
died, and Pamba has been
So, the
accosted by
greatest
2
trial
vultures.
leaving.
That is absolutely fair because, as you all know, Spearmaster has a negative 45 reputation with all creatures. And scavengers, you know how they are. They will kill you no matter how much reputation they have with them. Unless it's positive. And Petunia just died. To an elite at that. Wow. Yep, okay.
Everyone's kind of going the same direction. I wonder if Palma's gonna go to the right, or everyone's just gonna go where this grub is here.
Oh,
Is
they
one
could
of the
go for the
big
grub.
things.
Oh, I feel
This
like one
is
of
the
the teams
easy
might
way to
just
go
make a
up and
Sky
down.
Islands play.
Oh, there is kill
Oh
pole
yeah,
plants.
definitely.
7 pole plants. If you go chimney and drainage is pretty good for it, but I think you're only gonna get to like 4 or 6. There's so many kelp that have replaced pole plants that I'm just not sure, other than some of the ones that are always going to be there in chimney and then drainage. So everyone's going to get this one just outside. I believe I've seen 3 people kill the pole plant in the middle of chimney. This is the one all the way at the bottom, and there's 2 more in gutter, and then 1 immediately available in drainage. I remember a square just like this that was kill 3 pole plants in a cycle, and I was like, I don't know where to do this, but I gotta do 2 immediately in chimney, going to gutter, get the last one in drainage.
Oh
So
yeah.
I don't know if these runners know about that, but that might be a thought.
I mean, you can only hope, especially since the Spearmaster has this kind of world stage, which will probably be accosted by three regular vultures and 4 king vultures with their luck.
I'm starting to stare at this, and I'm kind of unsure what I'm wanting to do here. So I see the top right square, and I question what am I doing here? If the pre-cycles existed, maybe I'd be thinking about this. But everyone has them off, more or less. Maybe some of these players don't have it on. But if you're in Scions, you got a pre-cycle, there's going to be snails everywhere. Easiest square of your life. But
Oh yeah.
it
Oh my god.
is 1% chance for Spearmaster to get a pre-cycle on top of people probably just have it off. I don't know where you do with this square. I don't think that top right to bottom left diagonal is ever really going to happen.
I mean, probably. Looks like K-Dev is going towards industrial, and Petunia is heading towards Sky Islands. That is quite the interesting play here.
If I was one of these teams, I'm thinking about getting one of the diagonal squares, and the biggest ones to me is the chat log, the outskirts, the chimney, and the HI kelp. And so I'd be going to get the chimney one in gutter, and then I'd have my teammate probably go to Skylands, or I'd go the other way. I feel like that top right to bottom left diagonal doesn't matter anymore, and I wouldn't think about it. So I'd immediately be going to gutter personally. Maybe I'm just more comfortable with it. And I know there's other stuff I can get with gutter, and then I'm ending up in outskirts after.
K-Dev just used a passage.
Okay. Did
Yeah,
they
like,
save at the bottom here? They are right next to industrial. If they died a bunch, you need 3 karma, I believe, to get out.
oh yeah,
So this
that
is
makes
pretty
sense.
good.
Yep, they're heading towards industrial. Most likely. Wait, what goals can you get in industrial? Like, excluding the
Industrial
popcorn
kelp.
goals. Oh yeah,
Yes.
there's a bunch of kelp, and if he heads towards Pipe Yard as well from here, from what I'm getting, he might head towards Pipe Yard, and go for more kelp over there.
What are you getting in pipe yard here? I feel like I want to get the industrial kelp, and then I'm going to outskirts to get the outskirts kelp.
I like Pipe
Is what
Yard.
I would do. What are we doing in this board for pipe yard though?
I don't know,
I
like,
guess is the big thing.
if no one wants to go, because Shoreline doesn't exist, it's waterfront facility, so the most familiar area for the players would be Pipe Yard in this case. So they can just probably farm a bunch of pop bugs or blue fruit as well in order to get, like, in order just for the farming.
Is there a lot of firecrackers in pipe yard, or is that like a garbage waste thing that you want to be going for? That's one thing I'm not sure. There's some in industrial as well. I think only 2, so you gotta wait for those to respawn.
Garbage waste has the most firecracker plants, definitely. But if we were to just
Okay.
go for firecrackers in general, we'd go industrial, then garbage waste. Because industrial like has like, see over here in KDEV screen, right over here there's like 2 or 3 of them firecrackers,
Yes. I
or like just one.
saw very interesting side on Petunia's side. They jumped over a spear being thrown at them, and then were able to drop some spears to calm the scavenger down. So that was a really sketchy situation. They're gonna go down to the merchant. Merchant doesn't necessarily matter, but there is a karma flower next to them for one of those 5 karma flowers. Now, industrial again is pretty good for the karma flowers. And that chat log, though, really want that. I don't know which one that is. So
I
that'll
feel
be a
like
thing
this
to
is the
think about.
chat log, which is near communications array. Like, I'm not really sure, but I feel like that's the
There's a
chat log that's
lot of There's like 4 there, but I know there's one all the way on the left side of Sky Islands 2, and I wouldn't be surprised if they chose to do that one.
but I feel like it will not be as much of a priority as the other goals because that's like all the way to the other side of Sky Islands, and that might be more of a last minute kind of thing. Though it also depends on how desperate the teams are.
It being on a diagonal makes it much stronger than other squares, but of course I'd probably be hitting Squid Cicada with rocks the moment I can. Maybe you get lucky. And Petunia maybe trade spears over to a scavenger. You get a bomb. You can bomb the Dark Squid Cicada. It doesn't look like that was the case, however. K developer near Pipe Yard. Looks like they're going towards where the grub is. However.
Oh, okay. And it looks like Flicker is. Wow, okay. Flicker is over here. What goal do you think Flicker can get over here in particular? Do you think it's the blue fruit one?
They're
'Cause
still right next to their shelter, more or less, so they haven't moved too much. While Pamba is going to be going down into Industrial. We're going to see if they have enough karma here, however. They do not. They have
oh,
the lowest
oh,
karma. So
oh,
that'll be a
yikes.
little rough. So I think KDev passaging for the karma there was actually one of the best things they could have done. Because this could be rough. Looked like Flicker did get the berries. I didn't notice they're actually carrying those this whole time.
Oh,
That
and also,
is very good.
Flicker was also starving. Like, I feel like. Well, not starved sheltering, but just starving in general. Well, not starving. Like, they don't have
If
enough.
you
He doesn't have enough food.
starve, yeah, if you starve, you do not get progress towards your squares. You still have to save normally. Looks like they stabbed something. I don't know what is moving below them. If that is
That's
a
a
live creature,
vulture.
doesn't seem like it. Okay. I thought that was a scavenger, like, about to magically float upwards and stab them. I was
Who knows?
looking
It can
at
happen. Scavengers have some of the wackiest physics you can think of. I think today in Discord there was a scavenger that did some sick movement tech. So who knows, really?
the scavenger in Flaker's shelter, but they miss the spear. And it's pushing the scavenger off the edge. The vulture
That's
off the edge.
a...
Pamba saved bottom of chimney. Petunia got the hit Squid Cicada with rocks. So we're going to see that locked in a little bit here. A lot of good
Ooh,
progress.
nice one.
Petunia didn't
lot
get
of
the
good
karma
progress.
flower.
I think it's because like Petunia knows that KDev is getting the karma flower, so that should be in the lowest list of their priorities in this case.
The thing, they walked right by it though. So I don't know if they give it to the scavenger. I would have eaten it just because having karma protection, Sky Islands, you need to get out of here with high karma.
Uh-oh,
Might be a good
Flicker
idea.
has angered the noodle fly mother.
As long as they get the square, it's all
Pamba
good.
got, yeah,
It's
it
not
looks like
real.
Flicker. Nope, yep, looks like both teams got a singular square
Very
each.
good.
Excellent. Okay, and honestly speaking, Squid Cicadas do deserve to be bullied a little. I love that square a lot.
Hit Squid Cicadas with rocks. Now hit them with bombs. Where do you get bomb
mean,
though? I guess
there
if
is
you're
a bomb.
KDev, you can get a bomb here in Industrial.
Yep, there's
But
a
I don't know about
scavenger treasure
Sky Islands.
hidden. Sky
Yes.
Islands, depending on
You
the...
gotta hope on that merchant, I suppose.
Yeah, you gotta
you
hope
do
like
go
the
for it.
merchant has a good trade. Oh my god, Pamba's queen. That King Vulture really just went fishing. Oh my god. And he's just sitting there menacingly.
They hit them for food? They hit the dead scavenger, so they got no food. That's so unfortunate. Oh man.
That is so
Petunia,
unfortunate.
something I'm starting to think about is, well, one, wherever this chat log is, I'll figure that out. And there's actually a lot of popcorn if you know where to look here in Sky Islands. And then going to farm arrays as well. There is that farm arrays pearl. Suddenly that middle row 3 seems interesting to me. Row 2, I don't know how reasonable that is either. If
Hmm.
red could get the mushroom one and the industrial kelp that KDev is potentially near, I'd think about going all the way to sub for that unlock.
Yeah, that honestly does make sense and completely understandable. Also, where do you think like each of these unlocks are? Like, I feel like the mushroom unlock is gonna be not the mushroom unlock. Sorry, the spore puff unlock is gonna be near farmeries, and the mushroom unlock is most likely either gonna be in outskirts or near somewhere near garbage waste. But where do you think the pole plant unlock will be?
I'm not sure where pole plant unlock would be here. Might be an industrial one. Can
Mm,
look this up in a moment. Let me check this.
all right, and it
Shared
looks like
log.
it looks like KDev is sheltering in the so-called quote-unquote useless shelter because that particular shelter no one really uses unless it's for the karma flower. Oh, looks like KDev
Yeah.
has locked in that goal. The store 6 cherry bombs in the shelter goal. Oh my gosh!
So it's
Wait, not 6.
chat.
Sorry, 4.
It's SI2 for chat log, right?
Yep. SI2.
There's even more chat logs in Sky Islands than I thought there was
I mean, it
upon
makes
looking at
sense.
this.
It does make sense
Okay,
because like Sky
this is
Islands.
just in the room immediately above the shelter Petunia's been saving at. It is not that far. You do not need to go all the way to the top to the communications array. You just need to go 2 rooms below it,
Oh,
and then it
okay,
is
yeah, that would make
there.
sense.
So it's
Ah,
not
but I was.
too
Yeah, but
crazy.
I was tiny bit right. Like it's near the communications array, definitely. Not in there, just
Yes.
near.
It turns out there are 3 others all the way on the. There's 4 others all the way on the left side. Oh wait, no, there's 3
Wow.
others. Never mind. That's a pearl. There's 3 chat logs on the left side of Skylands, which I did not know there was. Oh, one of them's all the way at the top of the squid jump, which is hard to get to. Oh, they're all in weird places. These are like places you would not go to ever. Like slightly geometric, just oddity locations.
Oh yeah, unless you're going
Which I find
chat log
interesting.
or pearl hunting, you're definitely not going to go in these locations. Also, I'd like to point out that it looks like line C is looking really good for Team Red because they've already scored like 2 goals in there. Now they just need KDev or Petunia just needs to lock in the Karma Flower goal in order to just secure their position in that
Those
line.
pole plants, though, I still am just. I don't know where you want to do that. It's very weird.
There are a few pole plants
It's
available,
not the
like
greatest.
near the Echo. There's like 1 or 2 rooms. There's the
For Sky
horizontal pole
Island, oh
plants.
yes, there's the 4. There's 5 right there. I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
exactly.
That's really good for Petunia if they go that direction. However, they're going to. They've fallen off an edge and are
They're
trying to
going to
climb up the
death.
infinite
That's what they're
pole.
doing.
The big thing is that, well, one, they're trying to stab this wall, but it has anti-stick spray because it's too close to the bottom of the area. Do not think they'll be able to
Anti-stick
get
spray.
out of this unless they do crazy stuff. I would be going
Nope, they
left.
did
I
not
wouldn't
get
go
out of.
anywhere near Pipe Yard because you're right next to the chat log. These, yes, those pole plants on the left side of Skylands. So many. If you killed the one going up here, you're at 6, and then surely 1 respawns, and for
Oh
that
yeah,
7.
definitely. And like there is like two of them going horizontal as well, like near the Echo as well. So it's like if you just do 2 upward spear throws, which means like using 4 spears, you'll definitely get those 2 pole plants. But plus there's 2 of them going down. That's 4 free pole plants ready for taking.
So a lot of it is, I think Petunia's in a great spot. I didn't realize how good Sky Islands was. However, She's going to the right.
Petunia!
There's
I can't
surely
believe this.
there's something else that I do not know that is going on. Because that's 3 really good goals, as far as I'm aware, or at least 2 really good goals that you could get pretty decently easily. Maybe it's going for bomb here. That is the play. Hope the scavenger merchant has a bomb.
I don't think
That
the
could
scavenger
work
merchant
out.
in this case has a bomb. Wow, Petunia did
It
Petunia
is
kill? Oh my God,
possible.
Petunia's dead.
I have seen it on this one, this specific merchant, but it
Oh, Flecker's
is
going towards.
very low.
Wait, I just know. Flecker's in the gutter.
Going through gutter. Yes. So this is where the kelp's gonna be. Very good diagonal square to get. Hasn't been any diagonal
Oh,
squares yet. I know red is in the lead in quotes, but so far we have Petunia going in a direction that I'm unsure about. And K-Dev, I'm not sure what their goal is right now. Maybe it's just getting Karma Flowers. You're probably at about 3 if you've gotten the one they're standing at right now. If they have not died, however, Flicker is going to get the kill on the Chimney Kelp here.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep, it looks like. Where do you think K-Dev? I feel like K-Dev might go into outskirts. Oh, popcorn plant. There's also popcorn plant over here.
Oh yes, get some of those while you can. Again, Petunia's in a really good spot to get popcorn, get pole plants to get the unlock for the chat log. But we'll see with the bomb for squid cicadas. I'd love to see that. And then farm arrays afterwards. K developer, really want to see this kelp in outskirts. That's a really, really good square for red. That sets up 2 different 2 in a rows. And
Ooh.
then you're probably thinking, maybe I go straight into farm arrays right after and hit things with spore puffs, get the other corner. And then you're feeling really good about it because that top row is really hard to get with the drop snails into pits. However, now that I'm thinking about it, that's a gutter square, isn't it? Is there?
Is it?
Like how many snails are in gutter? Because you could
I
throw
think
them
like
off the edge immediately right here. You can kind of get it, like right when you enter drainage from gutter. There's the pit there as well.
Hold on, why is there a vulture in Flecker's screen? He's in gutter.
It's still part of chimney, so if it's open to the sky, these things can happen. There's not a lot of rooms there that are like that. That is funny though.
Like, why are you in the gutter, vultures? Like, oh my God, accosted by a dropwig.
I am seeing that there are 5 snails pretty close to this pit in gutter next to drainage. So suddenly that feels like the best square to get ever. It feels like no one knows you can actually get this square. Everyone just writes it off, don't actually go for it. Really good top right diagonal. I really want to see them get this. But right now, everyone is dying except K-Dev existing in outskirts right now. It is rough out here for everyone.
Oh,
the Spearmaster.
Dear. Oh my God! Wait.
And the drop wig for Kata. Oh, we got him. I just save.
Yep,
Don't worry about the second kill.
him.
Oh, we're going out there. All right, you see this kelp? You think it's easy, right? Maybe you've played Hunter score runs a lot.
Easy.
You will stab the wall accidentally a lot and then die because you have nothing if you are not careful. That's 2 spears with Spearmaster. You're maybe not as problem. So really good square done there for K-Dev. Are we going drainage?
Nice.
Are we going farm arrays? Are we going straight to subterranean for that kelp unlock goal? Maybe you don't want to go there yet because that's a pretty big commitment there.
K-Dev might go for the bombs first. Because he's already in outskirts. So you just might as well get the bombs, and then there's a lot of black squid catas available as well in outskirts.
Where do we want to
So he just might as well get that gold.
Bombs, though. It's not a good place in outskirts to get one. I know there's like, oh, it's easy to go through outskirts. It's easy to go through industrial. Oh, that you're just getting a bomb from industrial, come back in outskirts isn't too bad. But the saving, the gates opening and closing, it all adds up a lot of time. Maybe I'm just thinking, oh, Petunia, if you don't get it, that's fine. It looks
Oh,
like there are
Kate have got the
no
unlock?
bombs. Sure.
Wait, Kate have got an
Was
unlock.
that the... Which unlock is that? Where is
It's a
this
pole plant
place?
unlock.
Is that
It's a pole
actually
plant
there?
unlock. Wow. Yeah, it's glowing on Kadev's screen. Like I think he's
Okay,
about to go save right now.
I did not know that was there. I had a
I don't think any
feeling,
of us
but that
knew that
makes
was
sense.
there.
I don't know what most of these
Yeah.
unlocks are. Flicker's getting that
I
kill
mean,
on the
yeah, it
kelp
does
again.
make sense.
Pamba's
Ooh, good
in
job,
the
Flicker.
depths here of industrial, but I'm unsure why, unless they accidentally took a wrong path. It takes a bit longer to move around here than would be other places. Mushroom unlock. Is that shaded? Is that a good square to get for
Mushroom,
them?
no, mushroom most likely is going to be in. It could be in shaded, yeah. Probably near or subterranean. Definitely near somewhere.
I don't see it immediately.
Wait, look at Petunia's screen. Where are they going?
This is near the pipe yard entrance.
Oh my gosh, pipe yard mention? Are we going to get a pipe yard play today? Like, it's probably not a good play, but I am happy to
Possible.
see pipe yard
It's
plays
it's
either way
it's
because I love
also
pipe yard.
possible Petunia doesn't like the two normal ways you go right to left across Sky Islands, so they're taking the more grounded pipe yard direction to get over near the
Oh, there may
edge
also
of
be
Sky Islands.
popcorn plants here.
There is a
Popcorn
lot of
plants.
other ones. No idea how many. So we're just gonna be at like 5 probably. We're gonna completely forget. There's like 3 next to where Saint spawns, just there constantly as well. So that's
Wow,
why popcorn is good. There's 2 there. There's 3. There's 3 next to Saint.
there are a lot of popcorn plants in Sky Islands. Like, wow,
This
that
is this
might
is
just
good
be
for
enough
Monk
to.
too,
Yeah,
potentially. If you're
yeah,
really trying to do that.
yeah. I feel like
Let's
Petunia is
see.
also farming monk because they are going for the popcorn plants most of all. So, oh, looks like your Pamba locked in the kill monster kelp in where's this? Yeah, in industrial.
Okay. That 2 in a row line on B, I don't think they're actually going to be going for that. Oh, they went down
Hey,
in
but
industrial for those 2 kills. I forgot he had to go down there.
that would make sense. Okay, so looks like Flecker is.
Mushroom is subterranean, by the way, along with the kelp unlock. So that gives
Ooh, and
2 weasels to go to
subterranean.
sub.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like subterranean is harsh, especially since like I think like I'm not really sure about this, but I think there is an entire red centipede over there as well because it's a spearmaster.
Yes. Oh yes. If you're going to the centipede pit or even remotely around it, you will likely see it because it likes to move usually. Another popcorn for Petunia.
Yep,
That's at least 2 now. I'm liking this 10
popcorn and a king vulture. Wow. Also, honestly, I never really knew the existence of these rooms like until now. So, like, there's a Slugcat fact of the day. These rooms exist in Petunia's screen.
It is not something you see all the time. I really hope we see them move more to left. K-Dev has decided it's Farmer Race time. I'm going to hit stuff with Sport Puffs, which I think is a great idea because you can stop that top left and bottom right diagonal as well as get 3 in a row. I don't know if Petunia is really thinking about bombing those squid cicadas. Where is the Spore Puff? Unlock. Where are you?
The Spore Puff unlock
Spore
might be
Puff
present in
is
Farm
Farm
Race.
Race. It is
Yeah,
Farm Race.
because that is literally like the only place you can get Spore Puffs other than like probably yeah, other than probably
The
Subterranean. Like,
Puffball unlock is next to Sky Islands. So that would be a
wait, what?
check for KDev. The unlock for the Spore Puff is next to Sky Islands. So that could
Well,
work out.
that is definitely a journey.
Did Petunia die and is going back across to the right? Or what's going on here? I don't know what
I think they did die
doing.
because I think they did die. because this is like way
No, they got back up. They're all the way on the right side of Sky Islands, and now they went all the way to the left side of Sky Islands, and now they're going back to the right side. I don't know what this 5D chess. I don't understand. This is not where the goals are. You were already on the left side. Stay on the left side. I don't know what's going
Oh,
on.
Petunia
Okay.
might be going for the chat log in order to
All
yeah,
right,
going for the chat log
now for Chatlock. Got 2 good popcorn, but
to block
why did we
blue.
why did we go near? Why did we go get popcorn? I don't understand. That's just the part.
Elementary, my
That's the
dear
thing to
eyes,
think about.
because
If you're getting the popcorn goal, that is the big thing. Chat log, very good. Doesn't stun
popcorn
you.
and monk
Very
will
good
be
stuff.
really easy to. Yeah, popcorn
K-Dev's near
and
the
monk will be
Sport
really easy to
Puffs.
farm in this case. Sport puffs.
I guess they are thinking about
But
monk.
also, not just monk. If Petunia is able to lock in the chat log, that will be 2 entire lines blocked for Team Blue. Well, I mean,
Yes.
line 4 is already blocked, but line B will also be blocked for Team Blue, and they'll most likely have to concentrate on the diagonals.
That sets up a diagonal from bottom left to top right. Flicker is, I believe, saved in gutter next to drainage. Gotta throw some snails off edges now.
Honestly, valid, deserved, absolutely an impeccable goal to strive towards. Doing a favor to society. Thank you, Flicker.
I do have to say, I really like this board. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, wow, there's actually really good stuff in a lot of different directions. Gutter is great. Sky Islands is great.
Oh,
It kind of
like
baits you into thinking industrial in outskirts is great, but it really is not that much. But it's still good placement.
Oh, Flicker is dead.
Please don't get sent back. Okay, I think they died before saving there, so they're gonna passage to location. Either that, or they need enough karma to go through the gate. So,
I think they need enough karma to go through the gates because I think they're passing in the same location where he's saved, and it looks like K-Dev is going towards the bombs. Petunia locked in the chat log.
I really hope Flicker does not forget to get snails dropped in pit. Okay. Because I was looking at Square, I'm like, where do you... Oh no, they're not doing it. No, please get that. It's so good. I didn't even... I was like, where do you do this, Square? Where in the whole world do you do this? It's only right in that one room they were just in. Oh no. I mean, it probably won't matter, but suddenly Red's going to have 4 in a row here. Potentially.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The kills.
Monk. Not just kills, but Petunia has to be careful because with fresh spears per se, if you hit any life creature, you're gonna get food, and that'll definitely reset your monk towards 0.
K-Dev's hitting a grub on the ground with Spore Puffs. I'm not sure if they know if hit the pole plant with the Spore Puffs. Maybe they just killed the pole plant. Maybe they don't know it's there at all. But
I think they just
some
want
progress on that.
Yeah, I think they just want to get that goal quick and block the diagonal for Team Blue.
Petunia get the squid here to go across. Pomba still in industrial. If I'm them, I'm going to get the popcorn. That doesn't seem like there's a reason to go to shaded. I feel like I'm going to outskirts, and I'm going to put mushrooms and shelters. I believe.
Wow, Pomba is being blocked by a particularly vengeful King Scav. Wow. And he got the mask. But Pomba can't pick up the mask. Oh my god, that is so painful. You can't pick up the King Scav mask. Pomba, don't pick up the King Scav mask because it's gonna avoid the goal otherwise. That is terrible.
Yes. Oh yes, I forgot about that. I was like, I don't really want to take it anyway because I really want to just have 2 hands. But Petunia made it really far into Sky Islands. Their squid is not really energized right now. They're jumping too much. They need to wait. Okay. Feeling better.
Oh, there's
Hey,
popcorn plant right
do
over
not
there.
jump too much.
There's a
Popcorn for
popcorn right
K-Dev
over there.
made it into farm arrays also. Yes, there's 2 popcorn, I believe, above Petunia right now, and 1 off to the right. Really awkward situation with 2 cyans here. We'll see what Cave Dev got for progress for hitting Spore Puff stuff. Didn't look like they got enough.
Dear God,
But
Petunia, abandon that Squid Kata, please. It's not worth it. I think Petunia did abandon the squid. Did they? Yes, they did. Awesome. Wow.
all right, Flicker's getting the mushroom goal. Drainage also for a good place for this. Mushroom goal's not as impactful here.
Yeah,
Thought I
honestly,
went
the fact that
back to
mushroom
shaded, but I don't know why. Oh, is there a shaded kelp goal?
there's a
Is,
shaded
isn't there?
kelp goal,
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just check real quick. Well, there's outskirts. There's a chimney canopy. Yep, shaded citadel. 6 monster kelp.
Okay. Is that there's that in the flare bombs, both in a row. Both would be pretty good to block off step there. I think K-Dev's gonna get this Spore Puff, regardless of what
Oh,
happens.
Flecker is going for the. Oh, that's just the this goal.
It's mushrooms. Getting
The
mushrooms here.
Yeah, mushroom. Well, mushrooms would make sense, but he's also going for the additional pole plant goal.
I think you're only gonna get 1 here. I'm not sure how many more, but it does get a bit more progress. They're probably at like 3 or 4 right now, Flicker is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna be hard to get
Oh.
more.
K-Def is just flying. Wow.
Petunia died earlier, so they got to go across chimney again. Skylanders again. They do use the star flight with the
Petunia
squid
is
this
also
time.
flying. Like, they don't care about physics. They're just. Luckily, Spearmaster is just light enough for
They
flight. I can't
simply
believe
go
this.
up. However, Cyan Lizard exists, and we'll say no. However, we're going up here. I've never thought about going up here. I don't know where this pipe goes for Petunia. Oh, it goes here. I don't want to be here. Oh wait, there's bombs here. There's a scav treasury here. I forgot
Bombs!
this was a
Oh
thing.
my god. This is a play right over
This is a
here.
new room that was added that I don't really think anyone really knows about. This is not something I would ever think about doing. Where is
You know
the
what?
bomb though?
There's this Lockout fact of the day. I did not know this room existed at all. If it was added, when was it added? Recently?
This is with downpour. This room was added.
Ah.
Looks like Flicker got the blue square there and with the mushrooms in shelter.
Oh,
Very
and it
good.
blocks the entirety of line A for Team Red. Oh my gosh.
Yes. We still technically got diagonal wars going on here, where
Petunia's
neither
dead.
team's diagonal is been stopped. If we're bringing a bomb back, it is going to be hard to get back to those squids. Maybe you want to bring the dark squid cicada with you, and then you hit it when
Oh
you're
yeah.
there.
Yeah, it is better to bring just the black squidcada with you. But the thing is, that the black squidcada, they have less stamina overall. If you really need to use a squidcada to go up, it is best to use a white squidcada. But in terms of goal-wise, they're gonna need a black squidcada. Which case, it's a dilemma. Which is why I think Petunia was just trying to get the bomb in the first place.
K-Dev is playing crazy games with the pole plants in the ceiling here that I was talking about earlier. That's 2 more pole plant kills. I don't know if they killed ones earlier. It does not appear the spore puffs have respawned. I would just kill those and then save. You gotta hope they respawn. Believe it's a 50% chance for each to respawn. They're probably at like 4 or 5 kills right now if they've really been pushing the pole plants here. If not, they're only at 3 with that one because I know they killed the
Oh
one at
my
chimney.
god, a red centipede in Flicker's screen. Holy smokes, look at that, they're chasing him.
I'm sure it's fine. There's nothing bad going on. Just keep
don't think
moving.
it's fine.
It's all good. Now you gotta go back. All right, it's fine. There we go. We're all good.
Wow. the centipede is just chasing. I was like, oh my god, Flicker,
Yeah.
run.
It's very funny to see that. It's funny that they stop right before they actually can grab you because you can just be chased for ages. It is annoying how fast they move though. Petunia doing the
Very
fly up to
vengeful.
the top area. K-Dev getting that square there. It really, for this 5 row for red, it's really all on Petunia to get both of these squares, especially the bomb squid. Maybe K-Dev goes to the top of Farmer Rays and gets the Spore Puff square. But that is not something I would advise. Maybe it's okay. Honestly, the thing Petunia is doing is not really something I'd advise.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna assume she has a bomb now, but it's also really awkward to get back over to the. I'm gonna see this jump. This is gonna be scary. If you don't know how to
Yeah,
do
this
this
is a
quite
scary
right,
jump.
it's not gonna work out. Okay.
You
I
need
recommend
either. Yeah,
everyone learn that jump.
yeah, that
Yes.
jump is precarious as any slug cat. The best way to like usually go through that is either using a mushroom or you can just do a roll pounce double item throw.
If you just do a roll pounce, you can just make it if you do everything correctly. At least throwing
Exactly.
one item is really good. But if you know how to do the spacing on the roll off a backflip, you're doing pretty good. That's what I'd recommend.
Did KDev not pay the toll? Did KDev not pay their taxes? Did they skip the taxes? Because I think the scavs are angry at them.
I don't know. I kind of was looking at it. Kind of just seemed like they're pointing at him, but I wasn't sure. I think Flicker's thinking about these snails now. Maybe realizing backing gutter is a good spot. Maybe they're looking for some easy ones right here in the room there and now. This is the room I was thinking about originally. I don't know. Let me check map again. We're going to drainage.
Oh, alongside
Where
that, could
are
you
the
just check
snails?
where the Spore
There's
Puff
four
unlock
snails.
is?
What?
Along that Spore Puff unlock. Because
Spore
line
Puff
5 is
is
looking.
next to Sky Islands in Farm Race.
Oh, yeah. That, oh
So
my god.
Petunia's in the better spot for that.
I
Maybe
feel like
K-Dev
KDev is
gets a
going back
bomb.
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like KDev is going to get a bomb and then just going for the Black Squid Kata goal, it looks like. Because, oh, Petunia's dead again.
I would tell, if I'm K-Dev, I'm like, all right, this bomb square, stupid. Just go to Farmer Rays and get the Spore Puff. I will do the bomb square because trying to go across, get the bomb, and then come back is not easy.
It's definitely not easy, but line 5 is looking really good for Team Red in this case. They just need 2 goals in order to just get a full bingo.
I am still kind of thinking about this middle square. Doesn't matter so much anymore because they blocked off blue team on their diagonal. But it could put the pressure on 4 in a row. Even there's pretty much no way red team gets 1E.
Oh my gosh, look at Flecker's. There is a beautiful pit over there, and if Flecker is just able to get like he just needs
Yes. And
three
there's
pop
5
bugs
in
in
the
order to get it.
area.
Exactly. So if Flecker just gets it, this will be an easy goal for Team Blue. Oh,
Right.
looks like Flecker is going for it. Like pop
They
bug.
just
Oh,
gotta.
never mind.
I'm not sure if you need to hit it with a rock or if you can just throw it off or what's the best way to do it. I think you can just throw it, but I'm not sure really. I
Oh
don't
my God.
know what Flager's goal is. Hey Dev, something's happened.
K-Dev, like I think he was accosted by a King Vulture and something threw the bomb at the King Vulture. I think he just threw his bomb at the King Vulture and died. A noble sacrifice.
I think Petunia's got a bomb again here. Flicker threw a snail off. That's at least one that I have seen. That seemed like a struggle. It does seem like you likely have to hit it, which also means it will stun you, as you then have to try to throw it off the edge. Or the rock at least knocks it off. So they had to go all the way down there to be able to do that. Hopefully getting another one here. I think they're right next to another one. K developer in outskirts again.
Welcome back, Outskirts.
Many
Oh, looks
kelp
like
kills
Pamba.
for Pamba.
Yep,
Yes.
Pamba is farming those beautiful kelp
There's
kills.
like
We love
4
kelp kills.
here. I'd just kill the 4 here and then rest. Did Petunia already get the bomb? I looked away and I saw the square flash.
Yep,
That's
she got the
really
bomb. They got the
fast.
bomb.
I
I mean, it makes
I
sense.
Yeah, I never would have thought about getting that bomb square. That whole time I was like, why go all the way over there? It all makes sense now.
Everything
Maybe
comes
they
back to one point.
didn't go the greatest direction the first time, figured out how to get the bomb, did the jump over, hit the thing. It's now 4 in a row.
There's
There's just
still
one square left. It's only Petunia doing that. Blue team's like, oh no, this square exists, and then they win. What can we
Yeah,
do about that?
it's looking really good for red team in this case, especially since like
They
Palma
don't
isn't
know.
shaded. They don't
Yes,
know. Oh my god.
They don't know Petunia is in Sky at all. Like they know someone was in Sky at some point, but like who bombed the squid? No one would ever think you're in Sky. And maybe they're thinking like, oh, they're gonna get it pretty soon because maybe they were going for the Farmer Eyes unlock this whole time. K-Dev basically has the free time to do literally whatever. I'd get literally whatever I could at this point, which right now
Literally
kind
will
of,
never.
to me, that is karma flowers if I'm K-Dev.
Karma
Otherwise,
Flowers is
I'm
pretty good,
going to
yeah.
Subterranean and I'm getting the mushroom and I'm getting the flashbang and I'm getting the kelp goal.
Yeah, Subterranean is a pretty good location in this case. And looks like Petunia is also going towards. Watch out for the pit, Petunia! Never mind, they're fine. Everything is fine.
If they don't get stuck in this transition, it's going
It's
to
possible?
be pretty good. Because these oranges are annoying. The jump with the squid's annoying. They drop the squid. I'd go
Oh
back in
no!
the pipe immediately. Just
They're
don't.
dead.
If you see them coming close to you, you
Don't
just
panic.
leave. It is rough,
Yeah.
but isn't too much of a reset because the squid allows them to get over there pretty quickly.
Yeah, plus you're already in Sky Islands, and it's just like a hop, skip, and a jump away. You don't need to worry about karma now. This is the last stretch. You don't even need to enter farmeries. You just need to go towards the direction. So like really, the only thing you need to worry about is the food, because Petunia is absolutely zero food right now, and you're gonna need at least 5 in order to shelter after the goal. So like, good luck, Petunia.
K-Dev
We're rooting for you.
died in Outskirts and is back in Farm Arrays. Maybe they did that on purpose. I'm not sure because it's Farm Arrays time. Flicker has a good chance to actually go up through Outskirts into Farm Arrays. It could actually be a decent race depending on how good Petunia does and K-Dev. Both of them are there. Flicker is definitely thinking about going to Farm Arrays.
Oh
At least
yeah,
I would.
Yeah,
So
Flicker is going
something could
towards
happen.
outskirts in this case, because this is a direction towards outskirts being accosted by centipedes.
Yes, wouldn't be too hard to get the farm after.
Oh my god, okay, Pamba locked in the Monster Kelp Goal and Shaded Citadel. Wow. Okay,
Hopefully
so good news for
this
Petunia.
doesn't come back to bite K-Dev in going back to Outskirts. Looks like they're going to go to the left so they can get the Farm Arrays Pearl, which you can float up to if you bring the squid. That'd be a great idea.
Oh, that is an excellent idea. Just lock in all of those goals just in case. If like red ever gets blocked, it is best to just get a few points in just in case to kind of have the upper hand in points goal wise. Okay, so it looks like Flicker is definitely heading towards rain.
That'll be
Now,
fine.
also, everything is fine.
Even
Nothing is...
if... So I don't know how Downpour again works, but in the past... So you see the room to the right of Flicker right now. In the past, this room filled with water, so it was legitimately a good idea. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Like, you gotta stab the kelp. You can't ever... Do not disrespect that kelp.
Oh my god. The kelp was just like,
I know. So I don't know if this is true for Downpour. It was at least true before Downpour. They might have changed it so it doesn't do this. That room with the kelp that Flicker just died in fills with water, which means
Oh.
that if you don't attempt to cross, if you do attempt to cross and you don't make it past the pit where the kelp is, you will die to rain. But if you wait on the left side, it fills with water and you can swim and you can make it.
Oh no, they absolutely changed it in Downpour because I mainly played in Downpour during my first run, and that room does not flood. It just gets torrential rains.
Well, we'll have to see. I do want to see that again because that was a super cool strat
Yeah, it's better to
a
see
long
it.
time ago, where you wouldn't be as worried about crossing because you would get stuck in that pit and you would die to rain. But if you waited, you'd be
Yeah,
fine. Looks
I
like
genuinely
K-Dev's
thought he was
gotten
gonna
up to
make
the
it.
pearl here, but
Kate,
fell down. I don't
he's
know if that
fallen
was
to
on
the pit.
purpose.
I don't think that was on purpose. I think he just fell out by mistake. He's gonna have to go back all the way. Oh wait, isn't this the room which is near
This is the
the
room with
Sky
the
Islands?
pearl,
But is
and
this
it's
also near
near
Sky Islands
the
in this case?
it's near the toll, which is near Sky Islands. But you got to think about that toll of how you're gonna cross it. So maybe you
Yeah.
get the pearl. So the thing about
Also,
this
is
is
this
you
the
don't want to
room?
be stuck on the right with the pearl and not. Yeah, that is the room with the pearl. If that's the right pearl, it might be the other pearl,
Mm.
but I assume it's the right one. Petunia is
No, it's
actually
the pink
next
one,
to
not red.
Farmerays here.
Oh, so looks like Petunia is really close to goal in this case. Where exactly? Wait, Petunia is looking right now for the unlock.
Oh, there is popcorn down there.
Oh yeah,
People don't
food. I
know.
forgot. You need food.
Petunia might not know the way to climb up this easily. You want to go up the left, middle, and then jump across, or you can just stab stuff. That's good too.
Stabbing stuff is
Flicker
always a valid
has
tactic,
gone
especially a
back.
spearmaster.
Yes, Flicker has gone back to honest snail farming. We love throwing snails
Honest
into
snail
pits.
farm.
That's at least the
We
second I've
absolutely
ever
do.
seen Flicker do.
I don't think Flicker locked it in last time because, as it has been
They didn't
discussed,
finish it though.
you're gonna need to hit the snails with the rocks before throwing them in. Otherwise, you do not get blamed for the kill.
And then the rock falls into the pit, and then you're sad because now it's really hard, and you also got to make two separate trips for the rock and the snail. So it's likely a lot more annoying than Flicker wants it to be. I would
Oh yeah,
think
this is
about
the
going to
most.
gutter, but you need Karma 5 to get back in there.
Yeah, and this is also the most annoying. Oh my god, Kate, I've screened.
Kadev and Petunia closing in on this final unlock. Okay, Flicker's gotten 2 snails now of the 3.
Well, let's go. Okay, so Petunia's saving here just in case.
Pamba gets the Karma Flower Square.
Oh.
Very good, but at this time, if I'm blue, it's kind of, yeah, we're not beating them to Farmerays. We need to get a different bingo right now. And I think they're thinking about row 1, because then they already
Petunia
have
is.
2. Get Monk.
Yep, Petunia is saving
Petunia
up the karma
rests
or
in the shelter. That's
resting
good.
twice in the shelter.
I think you
That is
need
really
Karma
good,
3,
yeah.
which they just barely have. So that worked out.
Oh, they're gonna need to be
has
careful
committed
because
tax evasion.
tax evasion. We root for tax evasion against scavengers because we know they are cheapskates all round.
Both K-Dev Petunia right there. The final square. Flicker's only chance at beating them ended up to the rain tire messing them up, and then they tried to push it and the kelp got him. Pamba's actually been crawling it back in the industrial here. Flicker's gotten the bubble
Fruit
weed,
unlock.
but it is going to end up
Bubbleweed.
being Pamba either needs to try to stop and get the Farmeray Square, or you gotta go all the way to Subterranean, and then one of the two gotta farm the popcorns for Monk, which technically would be reasonable between outskirts, industrial, chimney, but that is a lot you need to do.
Oh, Petunia sees it inside the unlock. She's just trying
is
to.
right
They're just trying to
above
get
them.
it. Yeah, but
It
that, but
is
that,
slightly out of the way. Need food
not just
though.
slightly. They got it.
They got 0 food right now. Both of them are about to be in the same room for red team.
Oh my gosh. They just. Oh my god, it's gonna be hunting. They just need to kill 5 creatures in order to get just enough food. Okay. So if Petunia locks us in, this is most likely going to be a GG for Team Red. However, it's still up in the air because
Still
Petunia
need
might die.
food. Still
Still up in the
need.
air.
It's gonna be a little close. K-Dev is here. Don't know if K-Dev has food. So
Kaden is probably going to get it just in case.
I
Oh, Pamba
think
died probably
Pamba
to Red
died to
Lizard.
the red lizard. Yes.
Oh, 7.
Very
That particular
unfortunate.
lizard is, yeah. Oh, Kadev
I
has more
think
food than Petunia.
really good from Flicker. Finally locking those in. Unfortunate couldn't do that earlier. I feel like I get what Flicker and Palma were doing. Just they had a lot of issues, and Shaded wasn't nearly as worth it as you would have hoped. Only 2 goals there. Yeah, they're in a row,
Oh, yeah.
but they got farm raised Spore Puff hits, and that blocked their good row
Oh,
there.
Kadev has the food. Kadev has the food, and is now locking in the Spore Puff goal.
All right, it seems like this is going to be the end of the match then. This was a
Oh my
really good
gosh.
match and a really good board. I liked the options that the teams had here. A lot going on. Really good job from both players. That is K Developer and Petunia's win there.
Oh
Really,
yeah, definitely. Like
really
GG's
good.
to Team Red. Like I actually love the
That
strategy that they both went with.
that is K Developers and Petunia's 3rd win there as well. So doing very good. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It was 9-9, really.
Whoa! 9-9. That is
So
like neck and neck.
this is why I was kind of saying it earlier, is getting that diagonals early is a really good strong position, but at the same time they really just pushed that diagonal, that line at line 5. It kind of felt like they stumbled into it a little bit, but at the same time they were both of them were working for that bomb of Squid Cicada goal, knew to go to farm raise, and the route really worked out. Very good from red team there. Blue team did also really good, but both of them just had a lot of deaths. It was Spearmaster, and Shaded somehow wasn't as worth it. Got Karma Flower, got the Kelp, would have gotten the Flare Bombs, but it wasn't enough in nearly the time
Flare bomb.
that they needed it. Really
Oh yeah, that's
good
absolutely
from both
fair.
teams.
Yeah, both teams
Right.
did really, really well. I love the play, like from Petunia and Kadev, especially the fact that they both went for the same goal at the same time. Like at the end, just in case if one of them did not have enough food, just in order to lock it in, because that is a really good play. Because if one of them dies, then that goal might have just like still been up for grabs. So like I really love that play, especially. So GG's to both the teams, though.
Yes. So that is it for our match between the Temperate and the Helping Hand here. We are going to be having another match here very soon. Let me check. It's going to be in 20 minutes here. So if you want
Whoa.
to stay around for that and see that one in just 20 minutes, you're more than welcome to, and we hope to see you there. Do you have any more statements to say before we get out of here?
Well, I'm just happy that the bingo enthusiasts have another match to look forward to. Slug chat looks like you're gonna have another match in like 20 minutes. So, yeah, that's all I have to say so far. But yeah,
Right. Very good to do commentary with you today. This was a really good match.
oh yeah,
And
definitely.
all right, we'll see y'all in just a bit here. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye bye.